Hey everyone, it's Cassius, Trip to Mean Astrology Readings, and today is Selection Day in the United States. As you should probably know, I don't support any candidate, and that's not because I'm withholding my opinion from you, that's because I support no candidate, and the system, not at all. So, what's happening today is we have an interesting semi-sextile web. We have Sun still semi-sextile Jupiter very lightly. We've got Sun almost exactly semi-sextile Saturn. We've got Sun in the sign of Pluto, Scorpio sextile Pluto. So on this selection day, we have Sun in the sign of the dwarf planets, sextile Pluto. That's about as deep, dark, introspective, emotional, revealing, strange, possibly dark as it gets. We felt that type of energy when Mercury in Scorpio sextiled Pluto. And there's this very deep, dark, strange, occult, revealing type thing in the air right now. And I think it was quite fitting that the WikiLeaks emails connecting the Podestas to Marina Abramovic were released this time. If you don't know what that is, then I will leave you to research it because I'll keep the astrology separate from the political stuff mostly. But anyway, it's a very strange day. Um the Venus is conjunct the dwarf planets Ixion and Quaoar, which have been loosely conjoined since the 80s. These two dwarf planets that move at almost the same speed have been conjoined since they conjoined in, I believe, Libra since the 80s. Yeah, it was about the end of Libra. So those two dwarf planets, I still have no idea what they do, but the social climate of the day should have this deep scorpionic type piercing dwarf planet feeling to it, in addition to the Sun sextile Pluto. So Ixion and Quaoar, like Pluto, Makemake, Haumea, Orcus, Eris, they should have this scorpionic type dwarf planet feeling to them. But I don't really know what they do yet. So Mars is opposite Varuna too, which I don't really know what that does, but Julian Assange's South Node is conjunct Varuna. Or Saturn is conjunct Varuna. I can't remember. I think it's a Saturn. The North Node is conjoining Orcus, so there's just a very dwarf planet type scorpionic feeling in the air. Very much. Venus is conjunct the dwarf planets. Sun is sextile, the king of the dwarf planets, in the sign of the dwarf planets. The North Node is conjoining a dwarf planet. Mars is opposite a dwarf planet. Uranus is conjunct a dwarf planet. Oh, and Mercury in Scorpio is opposite the dwarf planet Sedna. So if there's some strange things that could happen at any time, this is the type of time that it will happen. I wish I could give a more detailed analysis than that, but I suggest you research what Scorpio and Pluto mean. Look up Scorpio. Look up the meaning of Sun in Scorpio, Pluto in Scorpio. Even if you're looking at the meaning of someone's chart who has Sun in Scorpio, it will still give you a feel for what the energy in the air is like. It's all Scorpio right now. On the bright side, we have Mercury semi-sextile Venus. And trust me, these semi-sextiles are crucial. So with Mercury semi-sextile Venus, that makes the Scorpio energy, part of the Scorpio energy of the day, strike the social climate of the day in a positive way. So it could be more conducive to learning positive things than negative things, you know? And semi-squares are no joke too. So, yeah. Saturn is semi-sextile Pluto again. And I remember when that happened at the very beginning of this year, and that significantly invited this type of shedding of snakeskin type feeling. Pluto is stronger than it's been in years with its proximity to its heliocentric south node, conjunct the belt of all planets. I've explained that before. So anyway, Pluto is a strong place right now. And, well, Scorpio and Pluto dominate the air today. After this selection, something will crystallize in the subconscious of the masses when the moon touches its south node in Pisces and Neptune. And when the moon touches its south node or north node every month, it's this moment of crystallization of the lessons of this year. The north and south nodes are these lessons of this year pertaining to spirituality, south node in Pisces, and health and refinement and self betterment, north node in Virgo. So some crystallization of lessons will occur timely for this selection cycle. I wish none of these presidential candidates would win. The system is evil. Much love. Look up Scorpio and Pluto. Peace. And salute to WikiLeaks.